Hey, guys, guess what? Michael Bay is no longer directing the Transformers movies.
Maybe they'll actually be good for one.
Interestingly enough, the Bumblebee movie is being directed by the same guy who did Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a really, really good animated movie.
Yeah.
And he's not only directing this, but I believe he's writing it as well. So here's to hoping he actually injects some of that wonder and some good mythos into the Transformers on the screen, because the last time we actually had some of that was in the first one, and the only reason that it existed was because Spielberg was involved in some way in production.
I just hope he injects some action sequences where we can actually tell what the hell's supposed to be going on.
Oh yeah, screw the close up. There's some films that it does a good job, but in Transformers movies, you want to pull back and see like the scope and scale of these gigantic robots fighting and like destroying one another, and the city getting destroyed and everything,
and not having them fighting in the dark, like with no lighting to help out.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, literally, like I watched the first movie and I was like, "What? What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Yeah, the first fight between Bumblebee and Barricade, I was just like,
every fight in that movie, I was like, "What the hell just
directed
happened?"
by Travis Knight.
Yes.
Written by Christina Hodson.
Oh, I thought he wrote this as well. Oh well. Anyway, the fact that he did Kubo and the Two Strings and he's directing this is a plus. And who's to say he won't have some input?
Because I've not seen that movie, but I feel like I've heard things about it that were good.
Yeah,
Kubo.
I've heard it's really good.
Well, Kubo and the Two Strings. It's about a boy named Kubo who has this guitar that has two strings, and with it, he is actually able to make origami paper figures come to life effectively, and he tells stories with it, and people wonder why his guitar is so magical, and eventually he's confronted by these people who are effectively after the power that he has, and he finds out that the power was actually given to him by his mother and his father. His father was a once great warlord, and his mother was his muse and was pretty much a magic woman. And he brings two figures of his to life, and they're pretty much life size. One of them is a Beatles samurai. I'm not joking. Voiced by Matthew McConaughey. All right. And then you had a monkey, voiced by I forget who it is.
Hold on, I've got the page pulled up here.
Thank you.
Charlize Theron.
Theron, yes, okay. Yep. I couldn't remember if it was Charlize Theron or if it was Kate Blanchett. I couldn't remember. Yep. But anyway, it's really good, and it's definitely one of the better animated. It has a lot of the. Have you seen Coraline? Yeah. The art style with it. It has a lot of the same art style of it, but a lot smoother, and not as choppy as it was in Coraline, which Coraline it benefited from the choppiness because of its the story and where it takes place. Whereas this one, its movements are based off of like calligraphy, which is like smooth, and just like beautiful.
Sort of like Okami.
Kind of, yes. Yeah. Effectively, yeah. And if you like Okami, you'll love Kubo.
Yeah, I love Okami.
So, the writer of the Bumblebee movie,
yes,
was working on, I don't know if she still is, the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn film.
Ooh.
And is working on the Barbara Gordon Batgirl film.
Okay. Interestingly enough, they finally did cast two people in the Birds of Prey movie, opposite of Margot Robbie.
Who's
Mary
that?
Elizabeth Winstead and Journey Smollett. Journey Smollett, I think, was going to play Black Canary, and I believe
who is Mary Elizabeth Winstead playing? I have to know.
I think not Zatanna. I forget.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
Damn, Catwoman maybe. I don't know.
That's an interesting casting.
Just if Margot Robbie's still playing Harley Quinn, I'd have no fucks to give.
Oh, no. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is Huntress.
Oh.
All right, better. That's fucking good. I'm in.
Okay, well, Here's the thing. The reason why the film was so bad was because of the studio. I don't blame Margot Robbie. I think Margot Robbie went into it with the best intentions and had a lot that she felt. And honestly, I've seen some of the director's cut stuff with her actually maintaining the accent and also doing other, like, they deliberately threw scenes in there that she said made no sense, but because she was under contract to do them, she had to. Like the elevator scene, which made no sense to have in the film.
Yeah.
It made no sense. And they had it in there strictly because they wanted to. It's just like, oh, we have to have a scene where Harley has to prove herself, and Margot's like, isn't the fact that she's in this group already proof enough that she can handle herself? And
no, but we got to show it to the audience.
I mean, these are the reasons that
we got to force this all down the audience's throat.
I still haven't, nor probably will I ever see that movie. Like,
trust me on this.
I watched the previews, and like Harley's one of my favorite like DC characters, like alongside a lot of others. But like,
they didn't do her justice.
Yeah, and like I saw the previews, and I was just like, fuck this shit. Like,
well, I will say this: Margot Robbie is one of the bright spots in the film.
Yeah,
and that's not saying much because that film is a dumpster
really not
fire.
saying much considering just like her Harley Quinn is one of the reasons that I was just like, I ain't seeing that.
Well, as somebody who actually saw that movie, did not see it in theaters.
I watched it in theaters.
That movie got a whole hell of a lot wrong.
Yeah,
one of the bright spots was Will Smith. Because that wasn't Deadshot. That was just Will Smith
playing Will Smith.
Yeah. Margot Robbie did fine.
Yet again, studio interference. Once again, fiddling with shit. Hopefully with Jeff Johns in place now, that's not going to happen anymore.
Pretty much everything else was awful. The Amanda Waller was the worst. Like, the furthest possible they could get from Amanda Waller.
And they got such a great actress to play her!
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I'm real mad.
The way you did that voice sounded cool.
Yeah.
Like, you were yelling through your hands. It sounded like somebody completely different talking from like behind the door over there.
Also, you did not get throw my voice, did you?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, you throw everything else.
Just her not even having the accent just killed the crap out of it.
Well, actually, the accent goes in and out, and the inconsistency, a lot of it falls on the studio because she did multiple takes. One where she kept the accent, one where they told her to nix the accent.
And then they spliced them.
And then they spliced them. It made no sense. None. Whatsoever.
Also, fuck Jared Leto. Jared Leto sucks.
I know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, at first, okay, here's the thing. If Jared Leto never comes back as the Joker, I won't miss him. But at the same time, given Jared Leto's capability as an actor, I mean, the Dallas Buyers Club alone, I will never doubt his acting ability.
I actually looked up the, dang it, I still can't say his name even though I just heard it.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah, we looked up the new Joker design earlier. It's not bad.
It's interesting what they're going with.
It's not bad.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It
like,
is interesting.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're going with.
All right.
We were talking about Bumblebee.
Let's watch this Bumblebee trailer.
Yeah, let's
because we're doing it again.
I mean, again, this is a...
God damn it! Again?
This is a daily thing.
Yeah, so I actually have...
Charlie Watson. I'm 18.
I have something I need to talk about
Haley
after
Steinfeld.
Is the Beetle for sale?
I like Haley Steinfeld. I don't like her music as much, but I like her as an actress. She killed it in True Grit.
Yeah. Damn it.
Hey there.
Hi.
You know,
hi,
if Peanut were an Autobot, I think it would be him.
Nope.
What are you?
I'm a Transformer, bitch.
Like,
You have no idea where he came from?
No idea.
Well,
Hi.
Here's the deal. People can be terrible about things they don't understand. From now on, the only person you can show yourself around is me.
And him.
I'm good. Now I'm good, thanks.
I'm good. Oh!
Hey! Okay.
there's a war raging on our planet. If this criminal isn't found, that war may find its way here.
Is there anyone that can help you? Do you have a family?
You.
Oh, me.
Aww.
calling an army. I've seen
Starscream?
these
No.
things really are.
Oh no, that's Cybertron. Oh, there's Starscream.
That's not Starscream as I understand it.
Oh really?
Bumblebee, there is only one way to end this war.
Okay, the designs.
Protect Earth and
It's G1.
Yes.
Take it down.
I'm glad.
Well, he got mad.
This is how we stop them. You've got me. And I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. You see,
I can tell what's going on there.
there. That's a good action scene.
So, yeah. Putting more color on them helps a shit ton with it instead of all of them just being really dark colored
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Let's look back at that tracking shot. You see, that tracking shot was great. I like that. I like action scenes that unfold like that.
Yeah.
They have the action unfolds around the characters as it goes along. You see, and plus, like you said, the colors. They speak so many volumes. Like right here, this tracking shot, you can see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Boat smash.
I saw the smash. I saw the kick. Like I saw all of it.
Yes.
You couldn't tell half of that shit in the first one. Like you
Yeah.
would. I saw it in theaters when I first saw it, and I mean, like I would have had to go back and pause it and be like, wait, what the fuck?
Is that Bumblebee?
But I couldn't do that when I saw it, so I was just
Barricade.
like, what the fuck?
That's
man?
Bumblebee. Yeah, I get what you're
And
saying.
then when I saw the second one, it was like the same deal, and I was just like,
it was even worse. And
Yeah.
also another thing about the models in this, look at them here versus look at them in the Michael Bay ones. The Michael Bay ones, they're too shiny and glossy. With
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
they're
Here,
they're almost too complex as well.
yeah, and here they're not dull, but they pop. The colors pop.
Yeah.
Their designs have damage, and their designs have have personality. Whereas in the Michael Bay ones, it's all pretty much the same techno. I'm like,
Yeah.
like
So, all right. So the jet that you were looking at, thinking it was
Starscream.
is Shatter.
Okay, that was Shatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also the one that turned into the Red Plymouth Satellite. That one is Dropkick,
Okay.
which turns into an AMC Javelin and an AH-1 Super Cobra.
Okay.
Wait a
The
minute.
purple
hold
one?
on.
So we got
Actually, that might be
so you got a red one and a purple one.
red one and a blue one.
A blue one. Okay,
yeah.
blue.
Well, so that also, well, it was a Harrier jump jet. It was definitely a jump jet. So that
Yeah, it
was
was.
Shatter. Shatter being voiced by Angela Bassett.
Interesting.
Dropkick, Justin Theroux.
Okay.
Let's see. David Sobolov is the voice of Blitzwing, a Decepticon seeker who transforms into a red and white McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom, which that also could be.
Yeah.
Um,
And also look at the designs of the the Autobots, like you said, Gen 1.
yeah, it's G1.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me bring these back on screen.
All right, back up a little bit.
Okay.
For when turns into a little bit more, so we can get a better view on the jets.
Okay, so Apache attack helicopter.
Uh-huh.
And the jump jet.
Uh-huh.
And it transforms into
Into the
the
Plymouth.
cars, yeah.
Okay, so that could be. So then it probably is. Shatter
But
attacking
that doesn't answer the question about this one. Because you see right here, Gen 1. I love that. Also, Johnson, that one. That's not.
That's Blitzwing.
Oh, that's Blitzwing. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was Starscream.
Nope. Starscream is not in this movie.
Okay.
But there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
which one was that?
I don't actually have a reading on that. Well, no. So that might be Soundwave actually.
I can see
That one looks real familiar too, and I mean I'm not really.
Oh yeah, that's straight up. I pulled up Soundwave Gen 1. That's fucking Soundwave, and then he's got the little cassette tape dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I actually, as I was searching for this, I found an interesting theory,
Okay.
and I'm not sure how you're going to feel about it.
Oh boy. It's a theory, so I'm not going to take it to heart. I'm going to listen, but I'm not going to take it to heart.
So apparently a prevailing fan theory for this movie is that John Cena's character...
Is her dad?
No. Is the original G.I. Joe. But think about it.
I know.
I could get behind this.
I could too, but at the same
I'm
time,
in.
I don't know. Okay, fair enough.
I'm in.
If there's a brick, okay, I hate to say, I love John Cena. John Cena is actually a pretty funny guy, and from what everyone says, is an absolute sweetheart. Albeit he has buried talent in the past, but
I don't think he's doing it.
No. A lot of people have said,
yeah.
even like Jericho and Edge have confirmed that Cena's not the one always burying the talent. It's upper management because they want to keep putting over Cena as this unstoppable, godlike hero of wrestling. And even John, there's even angles where John Cena has just been like, you know what? I don't think we should do this.
It's like, why don't you have me go heel?
Yeah, no. He never wanted to go heel, but he wasn't bad about losing. He said he wanted to get stronger. If he lost, it would give him more incentive to get stronger and get better and put on better matches. Whereas management was just like, no, you got to win all the time. If you don't win all the time, people aren't going to buy your shit.
I love that you say management and then immediately go into Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Because we all know you're talking about Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon loves the big sweaty men. Vince McMahon loves the big sweaty men.
I don't think Peanut knows who Vince McMahon is.
Be thankful, Peanut. Be thankful.
The noise that Peanut just made, he's like, no.
Heck, Peanut, if you died at a show falling from the rafters, you know what Vince McMahon would do? He'd throw your body in the back of an ambulance, get you out of there as fast as you could, turn around and tell everyone else, oh, let's go back and finish the show. Yeah. A guy died. Owen Hart fucking died at one of their shows, fell from the fucking ceiling, and hit the ring and died in the ring. Vince got him into an ambulance as fast as he could, told the ambulance to get the hell out of there, turned around to everyone else, and went back into the building and said, Owen's getting the treatment that he needs. Let's continue the show. And yeah, that's pretty shitty, Vince.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking shitty. I don't care who you are.
I've heard a lot of negative stuff about the way he runs things and shit as well.
Albeit he has some decent ideas. Like, 1 out of every 100 is a decent idea.
It's the other
But
99 that he pushes are the problem.
99% of them are just shit. It's either poop jokes, sex innuendo, or just bad wrestling angles that he thinks is funny. That's just like have I told you about the Katie Vick angle?
Yes.
I know you, but
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And then there's also
Don't.
the multiple times he has teased an incest angle with his own daughter.
Yeah, that's weird.
You can.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Peanut got over there and he's trying to get under the covers,
Like-
I think.
He's like, this blanket's soft, so I like it.
Yeah, it's a
He's
good
like,
blankie.
I like this blanket. I think somebody
Yeah.
broke it in for me and it's nice.
Oh.
'Cause that was Chico's
That was
favorite
Chico's,
blanket.
yeah. That's a good boy. All right.
For those of you who don't know, this is Peanut. He is my mom's dog, and I am dog sitting for a few days.
Yeah,
he's a
Peanut's
very
good boy.
He's
Look at
so
him.
good.
Look at him. He's such a good boy. Oh, God. Okay, well, enough swooning over a dog and enough talking about Vince McMahon and his big sweaty men.
And enough talking about an actual movie that looks pretty decent.
Yes.
Oddly enough.
I'm excited. I want to see this.
Yeah.
I will be there to watch
Nice.
this
I'm
because
looking
from
at
what
the
I've
dog.
seen from the trailer so far has been nothing but ups.
Yeah.
And, well, let's see how it pans out in theaters.
Yep.
And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Ben.
I'm Kyra.
I'm Nick.
And this is Peanut.
And we will see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.